Hey, welcome back to our YouTube channel Box, and this is the second video where I am introducing you to GitHub, Git and GitHub at the same time. And today I'm going just to continue doing a little bit of repeating of what I have done yesterday and give you more insight and context around what I have done yesterday, because GitHub and Git really doesn't have a lot of commands for you to memorize and so forth, but you need to know why and how you use them and when, because like you will be using like 3 commands, and those commands will be the one actually you need, and it would be just wait a second, let me just fix this thing. What happened? I was installing something on my PC. Okay, never mind. So now let's do a little bit of repetition of what we have done yesterday. So let me create a directory, mkdirl, and just do git demo. This is the name of the folder I want just to demonstrate to you. Create the folder and open the folder in your code editor of your choice. It can be the VS Code or it can be anything. So I'm going to open the git demo, which is the folder I have created recently, and you can see that the folder is empty. So from the previous video I have said that you need to initialize this folder in order for GitHub to start recognizing it. So that's how you tell GitHub, like, hey, this is my folder, you need to start taking it seriously, you need to start tracking it. So the command to do that is git init, and this is going to do a simple thing. So it's going to take Git to start tracking this folder in order for GitHub to give you the history of the change on this folder. But of course we have nothing inside this folder, and that's why I'm going to insert a new file. So let me call it index.php, for example. It can be anything. So you can see that because I'm using the VS Code, which is the best VS Code, the best code editor, for which is, by the way, friendly with GitHub and Git. So here you can see we have this little notification button that is showing that we have one file. So if we add the second file like this, maybe a.php, you can see that this number keep increasing up to the number of the files that you have added. So this number here tell you that Git does not recognize these files, but it is ready to recognize them. So how you do that, you do git add. From the previous video I showed you how you can add a specific file. For example, I can say I want to add a.php. This is to say that I'm going to stage this file in order for me to commit or just to finish them and add some message on top of them in order for other developers to recognize what has been done. So once we do that, you can see that the data we have here changed from U to A. So this is to say that this file is staged. So what does staged means really is that the files are ready to be committed, which is commit is like a confirmation to GitHub and Git that you are ready to push the code to GitHub. So I know I'm saying a lot of technical terms, so if you hear some terms that you are not familiar with, I encourage you to Google some of them or comment on this video so that I can be more descriptive of what I am talking about. So because sometimes I read a bit harder to put it in plain English, so bear with me on this. So I'm going to also so for the first command I used git add, then the file name that I want to add, but there is another command that can combine all of that, which is git add a space, then you put the dot, which is going to be like you add everything. So if I do that, you can see that all files now are added. So we have A, all files are marked as A, which is staged. So now those are the two commands you can use. You can use this command for adding everything without specifying the file, but you can add this if you want to add one file. So then after adding the files, then the things you do is to commit, and the commit is going to be like I said from the previous video, that you need to put the message from which the other developers on the other side can see what you have done so far. So I'm going to put the message of what I did. That's it. So after committing, the file color change and the number that you have seen here on this source control disappear also. So that is what I wanted to do as a refresher of what is GitHub and how it's being used to track the files change. And the last command I want to add on top of these commands, because this command does what we have seen yesterday, so is what we call git log. So this is going to show us like this is commit hash number, which we can use at any time to go back to this state. Then we have the message that we have inserted here, and we have the branch. So I will explain what is branch in other videos, but right now just knows is just one way we can organize across the project. We can have more than one branch and so forth. And then we have an author, which is who is the person who has contributed to this change of the project that you might be working on. So now we understand a little bit of those commands, and I think this video has stressed enough the use of those commands and how it can be used in a real environment. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something at least today, and see you tomorrow. Bye.